I'm Christina Ennis, and welcome to the 2024 Mineral Resources Review Podcast, sponsored by HR Project Partners, powered by Galeforce Winds. I'm here today with Kourtney Knight from Adapt Safety Solutions. Thanks for joining me this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So to kick us off, Kourtney, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what brings you to the Mineral Resources Review?
Yeah, so I'm from Labrador. Our business is based out of St. John's. I'm actually working out of Edmonton, so
Awesome.
We're across Canada working, and a great experience for us to be at the mining show and take part and seeing what work is going on in Newfoundland.
Excellent. And we know there is mining activity all across the island and in Labrador, so it must be exciting time for Adapt Safety Solutions. Can you tell me a little bit about the company, maybe history of the company, when did it start, and what do you guys do?
So we're relatively new. I've been in the safety industry for 20 years. And we've come from this place that companies need health and safety support, but maybe can't afford the high cost of somebody full-time, and also combining that with software. So we're combining our consulting services with a software solution. So a different spin on it.
Awesome. I love that. The fractional services space is just booming right now. HR Project Partners, which is the sponsor of the podcast today, they are doing just that in the HR space, and it's great to hear of another local company that has started doing that in the health and safety space. If a company came to you and weren't really sure what their issues were, but kind of knew that they needed some help in that space or wanted to make things more efficient, how do you go about those initial stages with a potential new client? What kinds of things would you ask them? Yeah,
so we really do an assessment on the company in terms of where they are, legislatively. Are they compliant? A lot of companies are looking for core certification, working through that process. So we determine where they are from that and doing an assessment. We are membership based. So we determine from that, do they need a program developed or do they already have one? And then if so, we work through that process and then get them onto our platform and help them stay compliant and make sure everything is done as it's to be.
Awesome. That's great. And so events like the Mineral Resources Review and industry associations and kind of the benefits that these types of events and organizations bring to companies like yours. Can you tell me a little bit about, I guess, what this type of event would bring to your company, what the benefits are of attending and investing in taking the time out of your week to join us here in St. John's?
Yeah, I think it's important for us to be exposed to industry and what's going on in industry, and also for us to be exposed to the industry and what we have to offer. We've attended mining shows in Northern Ontario, and it's always a great space. Love mining. The people are awesome. You connect with some of the same people at all the shows you go to. So just maintaining those relationships and growing your clients and your relationships that way.
Networking is so awesome. There's something to be said about the networking that happens at events like this, where people literally are here to network and they're in that mindset and they're here to do exactly that. And it's a big difference sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not pushing yourselves on somebody. They're there to find out what you're all about.
Exactly. Kourtney, is there anything else you'd like to add to our conversation this morning that you'd like to share?
I guess just the focus that we're different. We are membership based, but we're not just software. We're services as well. So we've really combined that, and we really want to make sure that we're helping clients that can afford a full-time safety advisor and can afford the software, and we've combined them both, and that's how we are providing our services.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast this afternoon. I'm looking forward to see where the company goes. It's great to see another local company. Thanks for coming all the way to St. John's from Edmonton. And I'm sure we will see more from Adapt Safety Solutions in the future.
For sure. Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us.